Sidequest Expo 2024. Woo! I just got back from Sidequest Expo in Portland, Oregon, and where I got to hang out with John Riggs and his kid Jay. Jay helped me film some of the convention using some of my smart glasses. I brought my Homebrew and Aftermarket games, and here it is. And just absolutely fantastic retro game goodness in two separate rooms. And you know what? As Jay was walking around, seeing tons of things, and you know what, instead of just doing your normal convention video, I wanted to do a survey, and I wanted people to vote for what they prefer, Atari or Sega, and had a lot of fun. Here we go.
Into like older Atari.
Oh yeah, Atari. Yeah.
Like the Atari 8-bit.
There was something there for everyone. Pokemon, collectibles, newer games, PS4, PS3, Xbox 360, you name it, there was a video game at this convention for somebody. Had a lot of people going around finding good deals and lots of variety of product. And you know what? It got me thinking though about, how much Atari and Sega is still at conventions. I actually saw quite a bit. But you know what? I know that there is a preference there, and everybody's going to have their own opinions about either one. And you know what? I'm a big Sega fan as well as Atari. I love collecting and talking about both brands, and covered much of that on my channel. There's playlists for both Atari and Sega on my channel. But people definitely have a strong opinion for either one. Here we go. Atari or Sega? Sega, yeah. And the opinion varies. A lot of it has to do with what you grew up with. Maybe for older generation people, the timeless classic of the Atari 2600, but maybe your favorite was the Atari 8-bit computer line, or maybe later for the Atari ST, or maybe you're one of the few that had an Atari Jaguar and liked it back in the day, or maybe the portable Atari Lynx, or something else. It was so nice to see longtime friends, and I got to reunite with Drunken Master Paul.
I have an opinion. I haven't had any coffee yet this morning. You're asking me questions, and you're standing right there, and I'm going to do this.
Yeah! I knew you were my friend.
I thought you're a Sega guy. I thought you have a big Sega collection. You're a big rah-rah Sega's the best.
But I'm also Atari. In truth, I like both. But you know what? It changes from time to time. Have you ever been in phases where you like a particular company and you like what they do and you're into their games and what they're offering? Yeah, I think people go through phases, and I don't think it's so black and white. I think for many multi-system collectors such as myself, going back and forth is fine. And it's true, I'm currently in an Atari phase, but I do love Sega, and I'm a big Sega fan and collect Sega dearly. What I did notice is people definitely represented their favorite brands. This gentleman had an awesome Atari shirt. And as always, hey, if you haven't subscribed, you may want to consider it if you like this content or content on my channel, as it helps me out. And thank you so much for viewing this video. This show used to be called the PRGE Swap Meet, and now it's Sidequest Expo by Josh Hamlin, and it's fantastic. It's a chill show. It reminds me a lot of Cowlitz Gamers for Kids, and everybody was having a good time. Chill vibe, lots of great vendors and old friends, and everything from art to high-end collectibles. All right, so you're gonna vote for what? Let's look here.
It's gonna be Atari. That's what I grew up on. I've been playing it since I was 3 years old.
Yeah, Atari. Okay.
I have to go for Sega.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Of course, it's got to cancel my vote out. See how that goes? That's what little brothers are for.
You know what else little brothers are good for? Second player of your favorite game. And both Atari and Sega had great multiplayer games. I think of Warlords for Atari, or Combat. For Sega, man, Streets of Rage 2 had so many great memories of playing that game. Such awesome multiplayer. You name the game in the comments below that was your favorite, Atari or Sega. I'd love to hear.
Sega.
Sega. All right. You know, when I think of my fondest memories, they're connected to video games, and both Atari and Sega are near and dear to my heart. I have so many positive memories of both. You know, for Sega, it was my first console that I bought with my own money, a Sega Genesis with the Altered Beast pack-in, and so many great memories of playing Sega and then later on collecting Sega. And for Atari, for me, Atari was a great thing that I could play with my brother. Even though I wasn't the best at some of the games as a kid, I still have very fond memories. It's pretty crazy. The show offered some sweet collectibles as well as this HoloLens. Never saw that before in person. Pretty sweet.
I think we gotta go for Atari on this one.
Yeah.
Get our 5/ on there.
Yeah, Atari.
We gotta go with the.
But whatever console you choose, why do you play it? Anyways, wanted to share this. Very, very rare. It's the Marlboro Atari Lynx with prototype game. And this collector brought this just to show, and he allowed me to play it. I had to put this in a video. Super, super rare. I don't know how many of these have been made, but it's definitely a holy grail and a high-end collectible. And I apologize for the bad footage, but man, it was just so awesome to see this at the show and playable and fully functional. Super amazing. And so when's the next time I'm going to play this? Probably never. But the Marlboro Adventure team, you know, Marlboro Lynx, there's a whole backstory of this, and I apologize for the bad footage, but I just had to share it because it is super hard to find, and the gentleman was super nice to allow me to record it and play it. Okay, wait. Oh, he's doing
Gotta pick Sega.
Sega, all right.
Grew up with Sega. Master System to the win.
In truth, I absolutely love both Atari and Sega. And you know what? The end results of what people voted for at this expo didn't surprise me at all. In the end, it was Atari 7 and Sega 14. About 2-1 to Sega. And you know what? I know Sega has a bigger user base. And you know what? So many great franchises, and really looking forward to seeing what Sega is going to do. I know they're taking some of their classic IPs and re-releasing some new games connected to them. Crazy Taxi looks awesome. And you know what? It was a lot of fun doing this video. And in the comments below, I want you to tell me, what would you vote for, Atari or Sega, and why? And as always, let me know the details. Let me know why, your experiences with either one. Happy memories. This was a lot of fun to do this video. And as always, thank you for coming to my channel. If you like what you see, consider hitting that like and subscribe button and clicking the bell as I'm uploading videos every week. You folks are wonderful and beautiful. Let's keep it positive. This is the Immortal John Hancock. Thank you so much for coming. You take care.